If you want money, ask for advice. If you want advice, ask for money.
What I see that works for distribution is when a film is meeting a need that is not oversaturated, that is not overly supplied. And that is, certain niches, meaning certain communities that are looking for stories to reflect their experiences that aren't already in the mainstream, certain subject matters that are issues of the day that people care about, or just other things that just happen to, have a lot of traction. And so indie films can be very successful when they contain those elements, or other things like when they contain people with significant social media followings and other stuff like that, and then they can also just be discovered gems. But the point is, at least have an understanding of your baseline foundational audience that is identifiable, that you could literally know if you're paying for social media ads, what that means. We're paying to target these people. For organizational support, same thing, because you don't have an endless supply of money. And the internet is like an ocean, so a little bit just disappears.
A lot of filmmakers will say, oh, my film is for everyone. Like, everyone's going to love this. And, all ages, genders, you name it. But actually, it's easier to market to a specific audience than it is to market to everyone. And then once your film picks up with that specific audience, it'll have legs and it'll get other audiences and it'll grow.
Speak to the audience you know how to talk to, and that there's a great probability will like the film. Show success there. That could either help you raise more money, show success, and then get picked up. I mean, that's how it goes. And that's not a bad thing. That's just like building community in stages, and not trying to build the whole world as your community when you don't have the resources.
Think about films that are similar to what you are making, and have a look at their credits. Who funded those films? Those are potential funders for your film. The funding information is in the credits only. It doesn't show up in a comprehensive way on the film's website or in IMDb or any other source. The only place you're going to find that information is in the credits. Have a look at the website for a funding opportunity. Learn everything you can about that funding opportunity. What have they funded in the past? What are they really looking for? Is that your film? Contact a funder if you can. Ask a question that is not already answered on their website. Think about, you get one chance to make a first impression, just one. And if you call up and ask them what their deadline date is, and it's on the front page of their website, you are now not going to be popular. You've just branded yourself as someone who doesn't do their homework. So call up or email and ask a question that's not already answered. And you're conveying, first off, you're getting the information that you need. And then you are also conveying that you do your homework and that you're willing to help yourself, and essentially present yourself as coachable, especially with film funders. They are looking to support filmmakers in a number of different ways. Financially is just one of them. They really want to support people's careers, and so they're looking for people who are supportable. Stylistic comps and distribution comps are two different things, and they may or may not be the same films that you're comparing to. And it's very important to understand that and then explain that to anyone that you are approaching with the film.
Comps for aesthetics, for look and feel, for all that stuff, it doesn't matter as long as you're clear. This is how my movie will look. This is my reel as a director. This is what I'm capable of. This is what I'm going for. Boom. It doesn't matter. Sky's the limit, in my opinion. As far as distribution comps, you can't cite a film that has an A-list director, an A-list cast, had an A-list festival premiere, and it was made for $50 million or $20 million for your $200,000 movie with none of those elements. So yeah, be careful with the comps in terms of realistic expectations and in terms of liability to investors.